Thank you all so much for clicking on my video and welcome to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. My name is Jenny and here on this channel I create budget-friendly home decor that is easy to do. In today's video I'm going to be creating some simple DIYs using scrap wood and wood items out of the Crafter Square section of the Dollar Tree. So for my first two DIYs, I'm going to be using two of these wood pieces for each. Now you can pick up scrap wood from your local hardware, Home Depot. I have a lot of scrap wood in my garage. These from the Dollar Tree are just convenient. So they are finished on one side and unfinished on the other one. And so I thought this was budget friendly, easy to do, to add two of them together to create a nice base for a sign. Now I am going to be using some wood glue from the Dollar Tree in combination with some hot glue to attach these two pieces together. Now to make sure that everything is nice and sturdy, after I attach them together, I am going to be using another piece of wood. I have like a shim, but you can use like a painter stick or some little scrap wood pieces just to add in the center where these two have been attached for stability. I am going to be staining this piece using some of that espresso wood stain that I love to use. It's one of my favorites. And so now you just have a really nice wood base to create a sign. And it was budget friendly. I am going to be doing two, so I'm going to go ahead and attach my other sign together by adding the wood glue and a combination of the hot glue. I'm also going to be pairing these pieces with some canvas art that I picked up from the Dollar Tree as well. So now I'm going in with that stain and I'm just using one of the spone brushes from the Dollar Tree. I want to say happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there. It is Father's Day tomorrow, so I just wanted to say happy Father's Day while I'm doing this video, and I'm wishing everyone's brothers, uncles, fathers, husbands, nephews, children all just a wonderful Father's Day, and I am sending blessings to you and yours. This is so beautiful. And so here's these really pretty canvas art frames that I found at the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree always have some of the prettiest pictures, and this is just a way to elevate these frames. So what I'm doing is just taking them out the plastic that they come in, and I'm going to be taking these hooks. Now I always use canvas frames for my projects, and I always save these hooks because these are a great way to create hanger for your wood projects. And so I'm just going to set them to the side, and I'm just using my staple removal to remove the canvas from both of the frames. I am going to be using the canvas, the frame, and those hooks for this DIY. So once I get the canvas off the frames, I'm just going to cut them down to the size they were in the frame. And so I'm just going around where the crease was to cut them down. Once I get both of my canvas artwork cut down, I am going to take the wood frame that they were around and I'm going to stain those as well. And I'm going to be using that same color stain, just a little bit darker. And so once I get that complete, I am going to be using these to frame the artwork that I cut out once I attach it to the wood pieces, and you'll see what I mean shortly. So what I'm doing is just adding now that hook, and all you have to do is push these right into the wood. That's why I like using these. No tools needed, and you have a really nice hanger. And so now I'm just going to add a little hot glue along the canvas and just attach it right in the center of the wood piece. And I really just thought this was a really simple way to use the Dollar Tree scrap wood, any scrap wood, but to also elevate these canvas frames from the Dollar Tree, because as I mentioned earlier, they always put out the prettiest pictures. And so now I'm just going to place the wood frame right back over the artwork. I'm just trying to get everything lined up, and I'm only going to be using hot glue to attach it back. Once again, this is really simple, easy to do. It is so budget friendly, but it's a nice way to elevate this artwork. So once I get that one attached, I'm just now going to go and attach the other one. And you can also use these as a leaner, but I wanted to add the hooks so that I can have the option to either use it as a leaner or hang it on the wall. But I think it came out so pretty, and that color stain, it just really made the wood look really nice. And so once I get that attached, that will be it for this. If there is a little of the canvas outside of the frame, you could just take your X-Acto knife and then just trim down any of the canvas that's outside of the frame, and that is it. I really do love how these turned out. They are so pretty. So for these next two DIYs, I'm going to be using a total of 3 pack of these dowels, which are 2 in the pack. This project is really simple and easy as well. So all I'm doing is removing my dowels first from the pack. And as I mentioned, it's 2 in a pack. And for each one, I'm going to be using a total of 3 packs. All I'm going to be doing is attaching these together, and hot glue did the job. I don't know if it's because I have the Gorilla glue sticks, but I was going to be using some wood glue, but as I attached the first one, it was very sturdy, and so I just continued on with this, and all I'm doing is adding a line of glue and then pressing the dowel right next to it, holding it for a second to make sure everything connect, and it is a total of 6. This project is really simple. I also wanted to mention that let me know in the comment section below if you like using these dowels, because I do have a video going up this coming week where I am going to be using these dowels in all of the projects, and these 2 were originally part of that video, but I wanted to put them in this video to see if it's something you all are interested in. So if you're interested in using these dowels, if you've seen them before or picked them up, or if they are in your stash, I'll be doing a video dedicated to these coming up in this week. So now that I have both of them created, I did the other one off camera because you've seen how I did this one. I'm now using some walnut color stain. I didn't want these to be too dark, so I'm going to just stain the entire piece. And here is the second one, and I'm going to go in and use that same stain and stain this one. Now what I really like is for the hanger, I was able to use those hangers that I pulled off of those canvas frames. I have a whole bag of those from when I'm using the canvas frames in projects, and all I had to do was push it right in the wood, and that was it. These are turned out so cute. I think they look nice and high end, and I thought it would look great as a pair, but you can also style these as a single piece. Now these next 2 DIYs are the same as well. I have 2 of these oval shaped wood chunk pieces from the Dollar Tree, and they are finished on both sides. I'm going in with that Snow White chalk paint by the brand Waverly and giving it one good coat. Now the Dollar Tree have these greenery picks, and I absolutely love these are beautiful to me. And so what I'm going to do is pour them off the stem. I'm going to be adding 2 to each one of the wood pieces. I'm just taking my scissors to clip them down. I love these. I think these are really pretty. Now after I clip them down, you know, the little plastic piece that's in the center of the greenery piece, I'm pulling them off. As you can see, you just pull it right off because I want to Mod Podge these on to that wood piece, and so I needed them to lay flat. So I'm just pulling off the little plastic piece, and then I'm going to find my placement. But what I'm going to do is take my Mod Podge and I'm going to spread it over the wood piece first, and then I am going to lay down my greenery pieces. These two are so simple and very easy to do, but I really do love how these turned out. I also added these to my wall where I have most of my plants set. I just think it looked great blended in over there. And so now I'm just going to add the glue and add the other ones. I'm going to add those hanging pieces on the back, and that's going to be it for these two. Simple, but I really do love how these turned out. I think those greenery picks are just so pretty. Now I have these wood slices with the jute hangers from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to take off the jute hanger because I don't need them, and I'm also going to be of course removing those tags. These are really simple, but I wanted to create some really pretty coasters using these wood slices. And so what I'm going to be using is this beautiful napkin that I received from my sweet friend May from Craft Away with May. May sent me a package and it had some of the most darling things in there, and one of them was this napkin. It is so beautiful. Definitely is my style. So thank you, May, for sending me those goodies. I absolutely just adore May. I am going to link her channel in my description box below because I can do the bare minimum when it comes to decoupaging, but May is the queen of it. And so if you want to see like some really good techniques, definitely check out her channel. So I'm just adding some Mod Podge to one of the wood slices, and then I just placed the piece of napkin right on top. I was talking, but what you see me do was remove the ply. So you do have to remove the ply, one of the plies from the napkin, so that it can lay flat on your project. So that's what I was doing. Sorry, I was talking when I was doing it. So all I'm doing is now adding Mod Podge to the second one, and I'm going to place the other piece of napkin right on top. I just cut out 2 squares, and then once I place that down, I'm just smoothing everything out, and then I'm going to go over it with some more Mod Podge. There are so many different techniques. You can use your heat press or your iron. I'm just basic when it comes to this, and so that's why definitely check out May's channel because she knows all the different techniques, tips, and tricks to this thing here. So I'm going over the other one, and then I actually let this dry overnight. I just put this on and then I set it to the side, let it dry, and it dried really hard. So I'm just taking this little a file, this like one of the nail files from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going around it, filing off the excess, and it was pretty simple to do. And once I got all of the excess napkin that was hanging around off, I ended up with the cutest coaster. I absolutely love how this turned out. I'm now going to just take the second one and repeat that step, and that'll be it. These are really, really pretty. I am definitely going to create me a few more of these. I'm actually going to create some to give to my sister as well. That's what I love about using these napkins to decoupage. It's so easy to create if you don't want to do any painting and you just want some beautiful decor, because these turned out so pretty. Now, I was super excited to find these little cactus wood pieces in the Dollar Tree. I did pick up a few of these. I'm going in with this fern color paint by the brand Waverly, and I'm going to paint both of them using this color front and back, but I'm not going to paint the base with that color because I'm going to go in with some of that cafe color paint by the brand Waverly also. I absolutely love these little wood canvas pieces. Cactus pieces. I was so excited to see these. So after I get both of them painted, I'm going to go in and paint the base. Now, this is a really simple project. I have so many ideas to do with these little wood cactus pieces. So now, as you can see, I am going in now to paint the base. And once I get them painted, I am going to take my sanding block and just distress it a little bit, just only because I didn't want it to have such a neat look. So I'm just going to distress over them just a little bit here and there just to rough it up some. Then once I get that complete, I am going to attach these two together by using some hot glue. And this way I just created a really simple, you can use this to hold your paper plates. You can use this to hold your napkins. I just think this is so adorable. And I really do love how simple it was and how cute it turned out. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I did. If so, please remember to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. As always, in the comment section below, let me know which one of these DIYs were your favorite. And until next time, my sweet friends, stay safe so that I can see you in the next video.